I never hired nobody to cook for me. I cook my own, I eat my own food. I know when I want to eat, I know what time I want to eat, I know how much I want to eat. I know if I want 8 whites for dinner, I eat 8 whites for dinner. You understand what I'm saying? I never got fancy. You know, I love Venice dairy. You know, when dairy season is in. They was amazed by that. Like, yo, you can hire a cook. When you fight for $8, $9, $3, $4 million, you cook your own food. I mean, won't you rest and let somebody else go get your own shopping? That's not me. I'm a hands-on person that know what I like to put in my body. And if any time I'm questioning about what I eat, what I have, what's in me, I can tell the doctor when we sit down and do our commission thing, you take any medicine, you take any pills, you take anything. Last time the doctor, I can tell him, I took this, I took that, I took cold medicine, I took that. I can let him know without saying, well, I don't know because this guy gives me a sports drink. This guy blends something up in the blender for me. This guy did this, this guy did another. I know what I'm putting in me because I fix it, not easy. All right?
Thanks, Bernard.
I ain't gonna hit you. You also have other avenues that's opening up. Atlantic City. You have Bernard who just fought in Atlantic City. Nice crowd down there. He's from Cincinnati, man, and he's fighting in Atlantic City. So anything over this East Coast, even though I couldn't be there, with my nephew, Bernard Hopkins, successfully became the USBA Junior Middleweight Champion in line for the IBF Championship fight. Which two of the first 2 contenders are fighting this month. Golden Boy East now is not something that was looked upon and frowned upon as really in existence. This thing now is really starting to take people by surprise based on it's really starting to like happen now and they're really starting to see big fights. You got Dave Instowich who moved from LA back to New York, out of the LA office to New York City to be the business suit behind the Golden Boy East, and to not only bring other fighters, not only from the city of Philadelphia. You know, we got the Danny Garcias, you got the Bernard Hopkins, you also have a lot of other guys. You know, you got Mike Perez, who I bought the Golden Boy 4 years ago, who lives in North Jersey, who's fighting on the undercard of myself March 9th on HBO Championship Boxing. Look behind you. You got the amateurs. You got the young guys. You got myself. You got the guys in the ring. They're not boxing to keep their bodies in shape to put a suit on. They are training in boxing to be either the amateurs or the next great fighter that comes out of Philadelphia. But Nazim got that big bare body where he grabs you, he gets you in the corner. Everybody that I spar with, the mission is, you knock me down, you get $1,000. You keep me in the corner or get me on the ropes, which Cloud loved to have you at. You get $500. So not only do my hands and my eye coordination has to be on tack every time I spar, which is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They got an incentive to get these things done on top of what they get paid. Go to New York gyms. Go to Philadelphia gyms. Go to Chicago gyms. Go to Detroit gyms. Don't go in the suburbs. If you go in the suburbs, you won't see this. You will see workouts, but you won't see this type of mentality and workouts. Because long as it's boxing in the world, long as it's ghettos in America, long as it's down and out, people that's trying to be something in life other than a doctor, lawyer, which is not a bad thing. They want to be what I became, a champion. You could become a boxer, pay your money and get your license. You're a boxer. Okay, great. But to be other than that, you must build off a career. And so when you hear because of other sports. We welcome, believe it or not, MMA, UFC. It's not boxing. Any UFC or any other karate, any other sport that has anything to do with combat, and you can use everything on your body, your feet, your legs, and all that. If I get into your arena, you will kick my ass. But now you're limited when you come in my arena when you can use this and not these and not this. At least not all the time.
Bernard,
Yeah.
I love the way you say different always. Will you be going in the ring?
I'm
2
different.
weeks.
Yes. 2 Chainz.
Song, 2 Chainz song, different.
I got my guy putting out a call, and see can we get him to come down. You know, he likes New York, and he under Rock Nation, right? I believe.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Rock Nation is Jay-Z, right?
Yep.
So I'm in Jay-Z's house, and so it's a commercial for everybody. So I can put my Bernard Hopkins Jay-Z business hat on and say I'm different, and because I am different, not only just a fighter, but an entrepreneur, a big real estate player in this city, and also not a bad fighter. And so I'm different. That hook, signature quote, like a signature fighter's left hook that Joe Frazier was known for, right? That's that hook in a song. The hook of the song is I'm different. Out of the whole song, that's the only really thing I understand. Because to me, I'm different makes me go and look at the definitions of their word to refresh my schooling. And different is something that everybody judge you differently. Because the different to him might be strange because you're different than them and than them. When I said I'm gonna be self-managed and I don't want the promoters robbing me, then why can't I be the champion and the businessman? That's different to do that and accomplish that. Because it's not a long track record of us doing that successfully. Trying, yeah, but successfully, right? If you got enough heart to try, not a lot tried, but even if you did try, a lot wasn't successful at the end. Break Foreman's record to make 21 defenses, different.
Do push-ups in the ring, different.
That's different. In between rounds.
Last thing,
So,
for your fans.
Just
his fans. Just his fans and forwards.
One more we can close on, let's go.
For your fans, right here to this camera, last words for your fans out in Poland. A couple last words.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yep.
Yo, Poland, March 20. Go. Yo, my man and fans in Poland. Come March 9th on HBO. Pay your cable bill. Make sure you have it. You're going to see The Executioner execute Cloud and also get rid of Don King. So, I'm glad to say right now, to give y'all a heads up, bet on me that I will win. And I will win big. Look for a late round stoppage. I'm gonna bust him up because he don't think two ways. He think one way, and that's coming. Because he's been successful. So come March 9th on HBO, The X-Men. It's gonna execute. Peace.
Thank you much. All right. Peace. Thank you.